Hello guys and welcome to my video. Today I'm gonna rank the Pokemon introduced in Paldea on a tier list depending on how delicious and edible they are. This is my food tier list for the Paldea Dex. S tier being delicious like a fine dining restaurant. A is excellent, it's still you're eating out. It's like Olive Garden, it's still really good. B, it's something you ate at home, you still like it. It's just not top tier. Or we got C, it's edible. D, maybe you shouldn't eat it. E, you can't eat it at all. And F, if you eat it, you will die. Okay, those are the tiers, and let's start ranking the Pokemon. First we have Aqua Breed Tauros, and I think this would be some excellent meat. It would be like eating wild buffalo or water buffalo. It must be a really good type of meat. Meat is cow, excellent food, but unlike the Blaze breed, which I believe is delicious, gonna have a little bit extra spice from the FiDOUGH. I don't believe that Aqua Breed is as good as the Blaze breed, and the regular cow is like the cow is just some tough meat you can buy at the Walmart for a cheaper price. There's the woopers. I believe you could eat this boy. He's a bit spicy though from the poison, so you need to make sure you cook it for long enough so it doesn't kill you. Grass cat. You could eat grass cat. People eat all kinds of animals. I believe this whole line you could eat. Ooh, I think this one's a little bit above average because it has a little bit of extra spice from the dark flavor, and the little bomb is a little extra spice. I also think crocodile meat is more exotic and definitely edible. This guy should be average. I feel like this meat would be a little bit tougher, not as delicious. And this would be like very rare but very tough. Fuecoco is definitely the best of the meat. Duck. We have delicious duck. And this one probably has the best thigh meat, so he's gonna be like top tier. Very tender. However, this guy's like a chicken thigh, so this still be very excellent. Lots of ducks eat them all the time. This would be delicious. Very rotund, lots of fat. I think this would be more tender. However, when it grows up, a bit more, but it's a little bit tougher. I believe you could eat this if you really like to eat string, and I feel like this guy's a little bit more edible, but he's pretty lean. You could eat him, toast him up, put some salt on him. Rodent. You could definitely eat rodent, but how much meat? He's definitely edible, you can eat him. He's a little bit more, has a little bit more meat packed on him with a bit of a zing to him. And I definitely think this one, I forget their names, I mix them up all the time. He's definitely the top tier of the three rodentos. Top tier of the rodents, having the most meat, but like, look at it. Look at his legs, so much meat there. You could eat a family of mice if you really wanted to, but you don't get too much meat from it. Ooh, this one's really good. This is S tier delicious, very doughy, probably a very good delicacy in some areas of the world. I think this one's slightly better than FiDOUGH because it's crispers. I love the crispers. S tier, olive oil. This one, I don't feel it'll be as good, but the baby foam and the Oreburgh probably are the best too. You could eat birds. It's not as good of meat as that Quaxley line. Those are the best. Definitely eat Quaxley if you had to choose bird. This would be average. It's a small portion of salt. However, if there's any meat on these guys, it would be like well-seasoned meat. I think Garganical would be the best one and probably has the highest quality salt out of the three. You could eat this guy. People probably just won't eat them because they look too much like people. I would just put this here because you can't really eat him at all. Actually, you could probably throw him into your mouth and it'd be like Pop Rocks. Little zappers of energy. And this would be like a fine delicacy, really rotund, lots of meat, lots of sparky flavor. Definitely worth eating. This would be like a partridge, a little more rare to find, delicious. And this boy is probably less so. I don't feel like he would have as good of meat, a lot more lean muscle. He's probably average, and this is probably excellent. People eat dogs. Of course, the baby will be better than the adult because it's not as much muscle, a lot more fat in their meat. This is questionable because he's toxic. You can definitely eat him, but unless you know how to get rid of the toxins, you probably shouldn't eat him. And this would be inedible. Yeah, because who wants to eat the heckin' monkey? As well as, do you want to eat thistles? I don't want to eat dead thistles. I don't think that's edible at all. However, this would be a very excellent, very soft. People already eat them in Paldea. Let me reverse these two. This one's probably better. Oh, and this is S for delicious. Who wouldn't want some hearty crab? This would be average. It's a little pepper boy, and this one will be like a really good flavoring. Don't want to eat this boy because he's mostly a ball of doo-doo, and on the same, it's a tiny little bug. People eat grasshoppers. I've eaten grasshoppers. But who eats scarabs? Just like tadpole, these are little poppin' snacks. I definitely believe you could eat Espathra. Lots of meat in the wings. You could eat the Tinkatung and Tinkatink. You could eat these guys. This one actually has a little bit more meat on them and looks pretty delicious and very soft. You can eat these, right? This one's excellent because it looks, there's more of it. Oh, this one's definitely an excellent bird. Looks like a very good delicacy. Do people eat dolphins? I don't know how much people eat dolphins, but they definitely exist. However, this guy will kill you before you even have a chance to eat him. These guys you can try to eat, but it will probably kill you if you try to eat them at all. Cyclosaur, it is definitely edible. It'd be a very interesting lizard, a little bit like Fuecoco, but less spicy. Earthworm you can eat, but I don't know why you would eat one. I don't think you can eat this. Doesn't look like edible at all. You probably could use the toxins for seasoning or whatever. But these, like, they don't look like you can eat them at all. You probably could eat these ones, but it's a dead dog. Why would you eat a dead dog? That's morally very weird. Do you eat flamingo? I think you can eat flamingo. Pretty good burp. This boy looks like some excellent meat. So Titan you could definitely eat, but Cetados where it's at. Volusia would be very delicious. It's a filleting fish. It fillets itself. You can just take its meat. Maybe it'll grow back if you take it. This guy, not as good as the Tatsugiris. The Tatsugiris themselves are delicious packages and deserve to be S tier. This guy will kill you first before you even have a chance to try to eat him. Codsire, definitely eatable. Look how he's very chunky. Lots of meat. Lots of seasoning from his spices, and you can definitely eat giraffe too. Won't lie, Dunspars would be quite a fine delicacy, and 3 segment would be like top tier because you get even more meat from that boy. He mostly metal, hard to eat. If you eat Elefante, it would be average. It'd be pretty tough because it's a fighting type, but it would be edible. How would you eat this boy? It's definitely edible. It looks like a fun delicacy to eat. Ooh, this one looks really good. It's a toxic mushroom. Probably cook it very well, get rid of its toxins. It would be very good. I don't think you can eat it. It's just a ghost. A big old bug with tough meat. It would be pretty tough, but it would be yummy. I don't know how you eat a ground magnet or robotos. I don't know. Violet not very good to eat because they all robots. You could eat baby dragon. Eat edible. You could eat Artabex. I think it would have a nice flavor to them, and you probably could eat Baxcalibur as well. You can eat this guy, but I don't think you can eat a coin or a chest monster or a steel ghost. Very delicious. It's a forbidden salad. Very delicious. Just as snow leopard meat is very delicious, and it's forbidden shaved ice. Very delicious. He's just a pile of mud. You can pretend to eat him. Fuego fish, forbidden lava smoothie. Very delicious. It'd be a very tender with a distinct aroma to it. It would be a very delicious roaring moon. Nom nom. Definitely would eat bird blizzard here. Look how much meat is in those legs. Delicious. This boy, you could probably eat him. He's not as good as Koraidon though. Definitely better game. If you want to eat food, go to Scarlet Land. Violet is full of robots. Not very good. See, Roboto. Inedible. You probably could eat this, but very hard to get. I just think no one would eat this because they would be keeling over from guilt. This guy, pretty good. He's very chonko. People eat monkey. I think you can eat him. Pheasantipity would probably be one of the best birds to eat along with Quaxley boy. Do people eat turtles? Probably. You probably can eat the turtles. The silly tier list maker people forgot a couple of Pokemon, so I will give my opinions on those ones now. we have the tea Pokemon, both delicious, very normal, they are living tea, very difficult to eat, but delicious. And we have the Flapple Boy, he is a living candy apple, delicious, must eat. Here is my tier list of edibility for the Paldea Pokedex. Look how delicious our S and A tiers are. Let me know down below which one is your favorite one to go out and eat. Let me know, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Goodbye.